I hope you're well and having the most incredible day as always. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing well. In today's video, I have such an incredible treat for you all because we are going to be going through a big collective book haul. Now, a lot of you besties do comment on my videos and say, Melody, we love these book hauls, but stop buying books. Your girl has tried, okay? I think it's just not in me to ever stop buying books. I love going book shopping, like the whole going out, browsing in bookshops. I absolutely live for it. I go feral for it and I cannot stop. But also, like seeing this, it just brings me pure joy. I absolutely love it and I'm never going to stop. So we have a massive book haul because of that. So I've got two big bags from Waterstones. I have this one. I also have this one, and then I have a bunch of books from the works. So without further ado, as always, we are going to dive right in. I hope you guys enjoy this video and carry on watching. So let's start off with the works because I have 7 books from the works, which I'm not gonna lie, I would say 4 of these have been on my wish list. 3 of these were just excitable purchases, I'm not going to lie. So I'm going to start off with the excitable purchases first. The first one I have here is by Emma... what is her name? The sticker is over it and I've currently got acrylics on and I can't get the labels off. It is doing my head in. So I'm going to have to get Ryan to get that off. But it's by Emma something and it's called Love and Game, I think it is. The sticker is really just making it not possible for me to read this. This just looked really cute. It was giving like tennis player, baker romance. I have no idea what it's about, but the cover just gave me almost like Eleanor Armis. Oh, hang on. Why am I so stupid? It literally says it on here. It's by Emma Ray and it's called Love Game. That is what it's called. Ignore me, it says it on the side. It was giving like Eleanor Armis kind of design. I just thought it was really, really cute. I don't really know what it's about. So again, have a read as always. Feel free to pause it, have a little look and see what you guys think. But I'm really excited about this one. I just feel like it's going to be a really nice summer kind of read. So that's the first book I bought and this one was in the 3 for £6 or it is £2.50. So absolute bargain. I then picked up this one. This one I only picked up because I had the 3 for £6 in my hand and I needed to pick up one more book. And this is called Obsessed by Lisa North. This one seemed to be more of a thriller, so the cover is really beautiful and I read the back briefly and it seems to be that Laura has a husband, she has children, she has a family, but she's got some weird past going on and one of her friends who is from her past actually turns up dead and then I think Laura starts getting the blame for it or something. It was giving like Frida McFadden vibes and I thought, do you know what? I'm probably going to love this. So this is what the front cover looks like. Again, I loved it. And again, feel free to pause it, have a read over the back and see what you guys think. But I just love the cover. So I picked this one up. It sounded good. And again, I just needed one more for the 3 for £6. So I got that. And the next book I picked up was Love at First Spite by Olivia Dade. Now I actually have Shipwrecked by her, which I picked up from 66 Books back at the start of May and I saw this one. Not only did I just absolutely love the cover, like the artwork of this is insane. I am the sort of person that if I have a few books by an author, I do like to continue to get a little bit more of their backlog and read them. So I'm really excited about this one. I don't particularly know what this one is about. All it says in the back that I read is there's a fine line between love and hate and I thought, oh, is it like enemies to lovers? Is it that kind of vibe? So I'm really excited about this one and again the cover, perfection. And the next 4 books I picked up from the works are all books which I've had on my Amazon wishlist for months. Now I have a very extensive Amazon wishlist. Would you believe if you go on there, I actually got rid of probably over 100 books recently because I was just thinking like, did I really want these or did I pick them because the cover was cute because I needed to get rid of some. So these are justified purchases in my head. So the first one I picked up was Hate Mail by Donna Marchetti. Now this one I have seen in a lot of videos, on a lot of TikToks, and I kept wanting to like pick it up, but my local works never had it, and I saw it in Bristol the other day, so I picked this one up. It was £3. Again, do I know what this one is about? Absolutely not, but the cover was just screaming cute romance read. Like, it was just giving me that kind of vibe, so I had to pick this one up. And again, for £3, you can't really go wrong, so I'm excited about that one. And then these ones I screamed because I read the first book in this series. I think I read it for mine and Becky's book club like a few months ago. I absolutely just devoured it. It's like spicy vampire romance, kind of everything I love in a book. It was just perfection. And I had been meaning to pick up books 2, 3 and 4 for ages, and I've just been putting it off because they're £9.99 each and I was just not loving that vibe. But I spotted them in the works, would you believe, in the 3 for £6. So instead of spending £30 on these books, I spent £6. I am just so excited. So we have got Filthy Rich Vampires, Second Right by Geneva Lee. The first book in this, I think it's just called Filthy Rich Vampires, I'm pretty sure anyway. So this is the second book. I won't hold up the back because it probably will spoil everything from the first one, but this is what it looks like and it is so beautiful. So I got this one, then I spotted that they had book 3 and I was like, I have to pick that up. So I picked this one up as well. This is 3 Queens. And then I think this book has only just come out actually, and I'm so excited. This is the 4th book, which is called For Eternity. And again, I just cannot believe I got all 3 of these books for £6. Like, what a bargain. I'm shocked. I'm so excited. And to be honest with you, I just needed them. So I can't wait to read them. I'm very excited about that. And again, 3 for £6. You can't say no, to be honest. So now moving on to the Waterstones bags. I have such a mix of hardbacks, paperbacks. I have a collector's edition in here. I'm just so excited. So let's dive into this bag first, and I'm going to grab this one, which, if you guys didn't know, the Shatter Me series really just... it blew me away. I absolutely loved it. And Tahira Mafi has been releasing these special editions. I just need them all because look, I cannot cope with it. It's got sprayed edges. It is beautiful. Now, I bought the first one. I needed the second one. I have the third one on order, and I will be collecting them all because can you just imagine in my home library? We're manifesting it, guys. We are manifesting the home library. I can just imagine these like laid out flat, just on a bookshelf, just perfection. Anyway, if you guys haven't read the Shatter Me series, it is basically based in a dystopian style world. It is very... I'm not going to lie, I personally found it hard to get into in book 1. It was written very different to what I'm used to and there was a lot more going on, but the more I got through the series, I just fell in love with it and it was so incredibly good. So I'm picking up all the hardbacks and I am just not mad about it. So I got this one from Waterstones. It was $16.99 and I'm just in love. So had to pick this one up. If you haven't read the series, I highly recommend, but maybe read book 1 on its own first and see what you think, but it is just incredible. Of course, Emily Henry released Funny Story a month or so ago, and I have been itching to read this book, and I actually ordered the Waterstones exclusive with the beautiful sprayed edges. So this is just perfection. I am in love with this. I love Emily Henry so much. Her writing style is just perfection to me and I find her books so enjoyable. People We Meet on Vacation was not my favourite, I won't lie to you, but the other 3 I've read are just amazing and I can't wait to read this one. It looks beautiful. I obviously will be picking up the paperback when it comes out because I have all her others in paperback, but yeah, I had to pick this one up. It's screaming at me to read it. It is screaming summer and I just cannot wait. So that is the next book I picked up and I'm so excited about that one. Also, I forgot to say this one was $18.99, so it is quite expensive. I know that you can buy this one in the works at the moment. I think it's like £7.50, but the sprayed edge, you know, it's one of those. It depends if that really bothers you or not, but it bothers me. I needed it, so I bought it. The next few books, I believe, are all somewhat recent releases as well. So the first one we have is King of Sloth by Anna Huang. I love Anna Huang's writing. Have I started this series? No. I have all 4 books now and I haven't read any of them. I know I'm going to love them, to be honest, because Anna's writing is really just enjoyable to me. I really love the Twisted series so much that I'm just going to buy all of her books straight up. I don't even need to read the backs. I don't want to know what they're about. I'm going to go into them blind, and I bought this one from Waterstones. I think you can get this in the works now, probably for around £5. This one was $9.99, but again, I'm just so excited to go into this. I know that these, I believe, are in interconnected standalones, so read them in order, I'd probably say, but I'm just so excited to dive into this. So this is the 4th book in the series, and I'm just very excited about it. So that is the next one I got. Of course, this book came out, we all know about it, Taming 7 by Chloe Walsh. Now, I am not going to lie to you guys, I still haven't read the Boys of Tommen series because I am so scared. I know they're emotional, I know they are just incredible, you connect to the characters, you dive in deep, and I'm just so scared that I'm going to love the book so much that when it's over I am going to deal with real life heartbreak. But I had to pick up book 5. It is a bit smaller than the others, I will say, so there is that, but I'm really excited about this one. Apparently this story is about Gibbsy and Claire, and a lot of people have been really itching to read this, so honestly I cannot wait to dive into this universe. I might do a reading vlog on it, let me know if you want to see, because I have been really meaning to read it. So let me know what you think about this one. Have you read this one? I'd love to know. But yeah, again, this one was from Waterstones, $10.99, and I'm pretty sure you will be able to get this in the works very soon because they have just released Redeeming 6, I think. So yeah, hopefully you'll have it very soon. The next book I picked up was Falling for Gage by Mia Sheridan. Again, this is another new release, and I read Archer's Voice when I went to Tenerife in May, and I absolutely just devoured it. I loved it so much. When I saw this again, it's one of those auto by authors for me now. The cover alone is beautiful, but not only that, the girl character in this is called Aurora and the nickname is Rory, and I love that for a name so much that I just wanted to read this. I know I'm gonna love it. I cannot wait to dive into it. And yeah, this one was from Waterstones again, $9.99. You will probably be able to get this in the works soon. I know that a lot of her books are in the works at the moment, so maybe wait a while and see, but I'm just so excited about that. And lastly, in the first bag, we have got Elle Kennedy's The Dixon Rule. Now, this is the 2nd book in a series, I believe. I think The Graham Effect was the first one, but I know this is a spin-off of the Off Campus series, which I still haven't read yet, would you believe? It's one of those series where I'm just scared that I'm gonna love it so much that I'm gonna be gutted when it's over, and I think that's why I've been putting it off. So the Off-Campus series, the Addicted series, the Chloe Walsh series, what is it, Boys of Tommen, those are the series that I am so desperate to read, but I'm also so scared to read because I just don't want it to be over. So this is book 2. Again, I have book 1. I will eventually get to it, and I just honestly cannot wait, but I'm just sort of collecting them ready to go. There's not much else I can say about this one because I don't really know what it's about, but I believe that this spin-off series is about the children of the couples in the first kind of series. So I'm really excited to dive into this, and the cover is just beautiful. I love that. Now diving into the second bag, which weighs probably as much as a small child, we have 2 hardbacks on the top, which I am so excited about. You guys are going to think I'm crazy. If you don't think I'm absolutely nuts already, you guys are going to think I'm mad because I've just bought 2 books in hardback that I already own in paperback, simply because the 3rd book in the series that I bought was in a hardback. So am I going to buy the 3rd book in paperback as well? Yes, I am. But I had to get these because I'm just so excited. So we have got the hardbacks of the Crescent City series by Sarah J. Maas. Look at that. I am gobsmacked that I own this because I just love it. The only thing that annoys me about a really lovely hardback is when they put nothing on the actual book itself. However, the end pages of this book are just beautiful. Can you guys see? Like, look at that. It's absolutely stunning. One of those things, again, that do I know what the series is about? Absolutely not. But I loved ACOTAR with my whole entire heart, that I know I'm going to love this. So this is, I believe, the first one. This one was £22. And then, of course, I had to pick up the second one, which, again, I just cannot cope with it. It's beautiful. And again, look at that inside. I am just on the floor. I cannot cope. It was, again, £22. I now have the first one, the second one, and the 3rd one, all in hardback. And also, not only do they look beautiful, the spines actually match. We are on to a winner with these, and I'm just so excited to dive into the series. The only thing, again, that puts me off with this is I'm pretty sure I need to read Throne of Glass first. Let me know down below if you agree. It is on my TBR. it is going to have to be read soon. But yeah, I'm so excited to dive into these, and I'm not even mad about it, so I picked up those two. The next book I picked up was The Unhoneymooners by Christina Lauren, but this is in the new cover. I am collecting all of her new covers. The only one I don't have, I think, now is Something Wilder, and 66 Books keeps getting it, and every time I go they sell out, so that is the one I'm on the hunt for, because I ordered it from Waterstones and it was the old cover, which is really annoying, but I got the new one of The Unhoneymooners. If you haven't read this book, this just screams summer holiday, vacation, beach read. It's a really lovely book. I absolutely just enjoyed it so much. So yeah, if you guys haven't read this book, I do highly recommend. It's basically about a girl and a boy and their brother and sister sort of get married. Does that make sense? Like, her sister marries his brother, they get married, everybody at the wedding gets really unwell, so the brother and the sister who didn't get married actually go on the honeymoon so it doesn't go to waste, and it goes from there. It is such a good book. I really enjoyed it. So that's The Honeymooners, and this one was $9.99. And the last 4 books were all pre-orders. So the next one I picked up was by Christina Lauren again, and this is The Paradise Problem. I am so glad that they released this one in the new covers as well, because I was dreading the fact that I was going to get the kind of other cover and I really didn't want it. So this is the new cover. I absolutely love it. I do also sell a lot of books on my Vinted, by the way. I think it's linked below. If it's not and you want it, let me know and I'll link it. But I sell a lot of my copies. So for example, my copy of The Unhoneymooners in the original I will now sell because I have this one. I'm really excited about this one. I don't know what it's about, but feel free to have a pause, have a little look and see what you think. But yeah, it's her new release. I'm just very excited about that one. We then have All My Kisses for You by Monica Murphy. I believe this one is the first book in a spin-off series of the Lancaster Prep series. Again, another series which I am dying to read but I've been putting off for so long. But I picked this one up. I basically pre-ordered it because I knew I was going to want it, and I think the second book is actually available for pre-order now, so that's really exciting. And yeah, I'm just so obsessed. I absolutely love all of the designs of these. I'm just really looking forward to diving in. I would love to know, have you read the Lancaster Prep series? What's your thoughts? Let me know down below. Also, price-wise, this one was $8.99, so a little bit less expensive than the others. Then we have A Queen of Thieves and Chaos by K.A. Tucker. This is book 3 in her series. I cannot actually remember what the series is called. Fate and Flame series, I think. It was $10.99, and again, it's one of those things where I'm just so obsessed with collecting books that I haven't even read books 1 and 2, but I've bought book 3. I just knew that I would need it and that I would want it. I wanted to sort of finish off the collection. It's a lovely book. It's got a great flop to it. There is nothing I can say about it, but feel free to have a read at the back if you guys want to have a little look. And again, I am dying to read this, so hopefully I can read it this year. And last but definitely not least is another pre-order. This one I actually forgot I ordered, and I'm so excited to read it. And it's a lot smaller than I thought, and you'll know why in a second. So this is Mr. Fixer-Upper by Lucy Score. Now, all of Lucy Score's books, I think apart from Maggie Moves On, seems to be massive, I'm pretty sure. I might be making that up, but this one is actually like a reasonable size. It is 380 odd pages, so I'm really looking forward to diving into this one. I love Lucy Score's writing. I am just obsessed with the Knock 'Em Out series. It is one of my favourite series, so when I saw that this was coming out, I knew I was going to want to pick it up, and I am so glad I did. I'm so glad I have it, and I love the cover, so I'm excited to read that too. So those are all of the books I have bought recently. I really hope you guys did enjoy this video, and as I said at the start, I know I don't need to buy more books, but your girl's got a problem, your girl can't stop, we're going to admit it, we're going to move on, and we're going to just live in a house full of books. I'm really happy about that. So that is everything for today's video. I would love to know down below any books you recommend for me, or if you want me to recommend you guys any, please let me know down below in the comments. And that is everything. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys so incredibly much, and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys.